I don't even know how I'm gonna do this right now. This is so hard. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode on my channel. I really didn't plan on making this video, but I think that I need to because, you know, I've received a lot of messages and a lot of people who care about me have been reaching out to me, and it's really, really much appreciated. So I feel like I needed to make this video in order to reach you guys, and I'm sorry, I'm trying really hard not to cry right now, but I just got home from urgent care and they have me on a suicide watch for the next 24 hours. If you guys are wondering why, I got a really bad text message last night, and it threw me really, really off guard, and it made me go into a dark place, and you know, it just made me realize how strong our minds can be. Like I said, I never in my life once thought that this would happen to me. And, you know, I've gone through a lot in the past years, and a lot of people don't know that. My childhood wasn't the greatest. I was blessed. I definitely was, because of my amazing mother. And, you know, she made me try and have the best childhood that I could possibly have. But growing up with my brothers, you know, they weren't the best example in my life. And, you know, polices were always involved, you know, just things that were the greatest example for my life. And I love my brothers and sisters to death, don't get me wrong, I love them to death, but growing up with them, you know, it just probably wasn't the best thing for me to see and watch. And a couple years back, I did lose a brother, and I think that was probably the hardest thing or at least I thought that was probably the hardest thing that I had to go through. You know, no child should ever see their mom cry, you know, and it sucks when you're basically the only child living at home, and here I am, a 13-year-old girl, trying to comfort their mother who just lost a son, who just lost a child, and God forbid that pain on any other person, because, you know, I understand that, and I may not be a mother, and I may have not lost a child, but I did lose a brother, and I seen my mom go through that pain, and that's something I wouldn't wish on anyone, not even my worst enemy. And last night, I just received a really bad message, and basically getting blamed for a tragedy that I wish I didn't have to relive again, but I feel like I'm reliving that moment again. So I don't know, my thoughts and just my feelings and my emotions, and because Christian has been gone for a week and a half now, you know, being home alone and dealing with all this and having no one to talk to and feeling completely alone is just not the safest and not the best choice for someone when they're going through something like this. And, you know, mental illness, a lot of people, you know, just tell you it's okay, just get your thoughts right, but, you know, it made me realize how powerful our minds are, that they can literally control you and beat you down and put you in a dark place where you just feel like you're just gasping for your last breath of air. I've never felt this way in my life before, and last night, let me tell you, it was just one of the hardest things I've ever gone through in my life. Words can be very powerful, people, so be careful what you tell people, because, you know, you could really put them in a bad place, in a bad situation, because you don't know them and you don't know their feelings and you don't know what they've been through. you know, losing a brother, and then last year losing a best friend who I cared for very, very much. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying so hard right now. But, you know, I just don't know what to say. All I have to say is, you know, God knows what's going on. And I pray to him every day. And I hope, you know, he betters me and he betters anyone else going through this, you know, depression and anxiety and, you know, suicidal thoughts is not a joke, people. It's really not. And I've learned that for myself. You know, people tell me all the time, but why you? You're so happy. You're so full of life. But it's the happiest people that you see in this world that are breaking down deep inside. You know, a lot of people don't know my story. A lot of people don't know the struggles that I've been through. You know, I've always been around violence and just problems after problems, and it, you know, losing people so constantly, losing my brother, losing my cousin, losing my aunt, losing my grandfather, and now losing my best friend. Like, never in a million years did I think I had to feel this. And I just feel like last night all this baggage just came out and I just didn't know what to do. And you know, I did try doing something stupid, but I stopped myself because I know the feeling of my mother losing a child, and I would never put that on her again. I would never want my mother losing another child. And just because my emotions tell me something, it doesn't mean it's true. Like I said, your mind is very, very powerful, and how you control it and how you control your emotions, it's all on you. But just to update you guys, I checked myself in last night. I called an ambulance that they have around here because the base doesn't have a hospital. The only thing we have on base is a clinic, but they close at 5. And I received this message around, I want to say like 8 p.m. or no, 9 p.m. And I really had no one to talk to, you know. I texted some friends, but it wasn't enough. So I did end up calling an ambulance, and they checked me in for the night, and, you know, they tried giving me some antidepressants, but I didn't want to take them. You know, they told me it would make me feel better, but I didn't. But I did ask for something to help with my sleep because I had trouble sleeping all night last night where they had me. And so they released me this morning, and, you know, they told me if any, you know, I'm on call basically right now. So what they do is they call me every hour. They're checking on me, making sure I'm okay. And it's just a process for the next 24 hours just to make sure I'm good. They gave me a couple numbers to call, you know, a hotline and stuff like that if I ever felt like this again. But, you know, no one should ever make you feel this way. And it's really sad that someone did. And it really breaks my heart because you think that person, you know, has some sympathy for you or understands, but I get it, you know, maybe this person was lashing out of their own pain and their own anxiety. But to bring it upon other people is just not the best idea, guys. If I brought my pain and lashed it out on other people, God knows what person I would have created in myself, you know. Like I said, my brother was killed. He was killed, he was murdered, and we knew the murderer. If me and my mom ever wished evil upon that, we wouldn't be where we are right now. You know, when my brother was killed, I remember my mom just telling me, you never want to hope for revenge, and you never, ever want to pray for someone's bad coming, I guess you can say it, you know, because God takes care of everything. And it's true, you know, my mom is one of the strongest people I've ever met to not wish an evil or to not wish pain on someone who killed your son, and someone who took the life away from your son, just really opened my eyes and made me respect her and love her even 10 times more. My mother is one of the greatest, and I say this because I know it. She's literally a saint sent from heaven. She's gone through so much pain, and she still remains positive every day. To look at the murderer's eyes, the one who killed your son, and pray for them and forgive them, that's just someone who really has a heart of gold, And I'm proud to say my mom did have that. And she always tells me, people may wish bad upon you, people may wish the worst for you, but that's only because they envy you, or that's only because they're dealing with something inside that they don't know what to do with it, so they lash out on the wrong people. And to that person who did make me feel this way, I'm not here to blame you, but I'm just here to give you a realization of what words can really do to a person. You can put someone in real danger to where they want to take their life away, to which was the point that I reached last night. And it was probably one of the worst experiences ever. It really scared me, and I just didn't know what to do. And, living in a country where you don't have anyone, living so far away from home, and not being able to just call someone up and talk to someone, because there's a 9-hour time difference, and by the time that you're going through all this, they're sleeping, or they're at work, or they're doing something. And I don't mean to sit here and cry, and I'm not asking for pity, I'm not asking for empathy. I'm doing this video so I can alert people and tell you guys, be careful what you say, be careful what you tell people, be careful of the negative thoughts and negative wishes that you have against others, because in the end, it's just going to eat yourself alive. You're going to hurt other people, and you yourself are not going to feel any better. And it really upsetted me, and I just wanted to, make this video and update everyone that I am doing much better. The doctor told me if I needed to cry, I could cry. If I needed to talk to someone, I have the numbers, I have everything. But I just really wanted to make this video to update you guys on that. And thank you guys, really, honestly, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for everyone who reached out to me today and last night and was calling me. You guys really, really made me, feel better inside, and made me appreciate why I'm here, and why the reason that I am here on earth. Losing Alexis is probably one of the hardest things that I had to overcome in life, especially when you go from talking to someone every day and then them just disappearing, And she's my friend, and she was one of my best friends, and no one can take that away from me, and no one can take away my feelings that I had of her. I'm sitting here today in loss, in, questioning myself, questioning everything, because we don't have answers, and that's what hurts us, and that's what hurts me the most, is we don't have answers. And I'm just here to tell you guys, like I said, if someone's reaching out for help, or if someone is hurting you, if someone is trying to make you feel a certain way, you stop them. You are the only person who knows your own truth, and yeah, it's hard. It's hard it's really hard realizing that, because people can even try and make you feel guilty about something, and when in reality you know your truth and you know what you stand for. You yourself know yourself than anyone else, and than anyone better in this world. And I'm just begging you guys, stop stop with the hatred, stop with the negativity. As if I knew, my brother was to be killed by this man, you don't think I would have tried and done something? But then it's just God's reason, it's just the way life was. After you go through so much pain, you just start to realize, you just want peace in your heart. And that's really all I'm praying for right now, is just peace from everything that I've been going through, and just, and I really hope, my message does get through to some people, because I know I'm not the only one dealing with this. And then coming from someone who people always see that is so happy and so full of life, and people might think, she's got it all, she's moving to Germany, she's traveling the world, like everything, all this aspect, celebrities, people who are rich, full of money, it doesn't stop mental illness, it doesn't stop your emotions, and it doesn't stop how you feel. And I just want to tell all of my followers and all of my subscribers and everyone who has been messaging me and checking up on me that I am so grateful to have you guys. Because without you guys, I don't know what I could have possibly done to myself last night. And I'm glad I got the courage to call and seek out for help, because there's so many people we've lost on this world who are afraid to seek help. But I think after you go through so much in life, you finally get to a point where you either let those feelings and let those emotions bring you down, or you get those emotions and you turn it into a positive and you move forward from that. So one day you could say, hey, I went through this, but I got over it, and I'm at peace in my heart. I want to find love, and I want to spread the love in this world, But that's all I just really wanted to say to everyone. And like I said, thank you to everyone who has been keeping up with me and has been checking on me. Like I said, I am on watch right now. I'm on call, so they have someone checking on me every hour, and every couple of hours someone comes by to the house and tells me and lets me know, if I need anything. Luckily, I do have a friend here in Germany. She actually just got here too, or she didn't just get here, she's actually stationed here too. So she also reached out to me this morning and let me know if everything was okay, and she would stop by later and check on me too. So I do really appreciate that. And to my family, like, I didn't mean to worry you guys. I don't want you guys to think that I'm this psychopath that wants to hurt themselves, or someone who is trying to, do something, but I'm not. It really was, I want to say, an emotional attack and an anxiety attack, to where I just didn't know what I would do. And like I said, being home alone and having no one to talk to, no one to run to, it really kind of hit me all at once. But like I said, spread love, guys. Please spread love, because this world is turning so dark and we need love. Spread positivity. Tell the person that you're next to, something nice, because like I said, you never know what that person's going through. They may have the biggest smile on their face, but at the end of the day, you don't know what they've been through, and you don't know how their life has been growing up, or what they're going through at that moment. Like I said, I try and be the best positive, or the most positive, and the best role model for you guys. I never try to expose my feelings. I'm not the one to sit there and cry and want everyone to pity me, because that's not what I'm here for. I'm here for you guys to learn off of me and not do what I'm doing, and be better than what I'm trying to be, because at the end of the day, all we can do is just be better versions of ourselves. And that's what I think that's what God wants us to do. But thank you guys for listening. I'm sorry I cried. I really didn't mean to. I tried to stop, but it was just something I really had to let out and let you guys know, because you guys are my followers and you guys do keep up with me. You know, this is just, I think, a part of me that I needed to let you guys know, and so you guys can fully understand the person that I am, you know. And like I said, I am bettering myself, and thank you everyone for your prayers and your messages. You know, I am definitely gonna learn from this experience, and you know, all I could do is move forward and move past this, and like I said, just try and be a better person for you guys and for myself. If anyone out there is dealing with something, or you know, they need someone to talk to, someone to call, I'm here. I get it. I understand it. People can make you feel a certain way. Society can make you feel a certain way. But that doesn't mean you should feel that way. Because like I said, you know yourself more than anyone else in this world. So thank you guys, and I'll talk to you guys on my next video. Love you guys. Hey guys, so I'm not gonna say welcome to another episode because technically we're still on the same episode, but I'm just kind of checking in with you guys. It's been a week since my whole incident. Sorry about all the clothes and stuff in the back. I'm sort of doing laundry, but well, I'm just kind of here just to kind of check in with you guys and let you guys know how I've been. And I know a lot of you guys have kind of been worried because I did go a little MIA recently, but the only reason I went and disappeared for a while was because I just kind of needed some space from everything, from society, social media, you know, everyone. I just kind of needed some time to myself to think and, you know, kind of work on myself and get my head straight. But like as you've seen in my other video, I am doing much better now, and I'm not gonna say I'm fully recovered. I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm great, I'm totally a whole new person, because I'm still working on myself and I'm still, you know, trying to deal with this and trying to work with this and still trying to get myself to kind of live with this, if you know what I mean. But like I said, I'm not fully recovered. You know, I still have my breakdowns once in a while, and it's mostly when I'm feeling very overwhelmed and very lonely and kind of helpless. So what I've been doing this past couple of days is just kind of relaxing, doing my own thing. I did sign up for some counseling, so you know that should be able to help me out a little bit too. Christian got home luckily last Friday, so he did come home, which did help a lot because, you know, obviously when you're in that situation and you're alone and you don't have anyone, it's definitely much more difficult in a way, as you can say. I'm not used to making videos like this, but you know, I take my vlogs very, very seriously, and I take my channel very, very seriously. I'm not just a vlogger who posts once a month or once every, you know, 3 to 4 weeks. Like I said, I take my channel and my followers very seriously. You know, also, if you guys are just here to just watch me and talk shit on me and say, oh, she's just doing it for attention, or you know, she's just posting this video because she feels like it's gonna get her more followers, you're wrong, because that's not my intention at all. I wouldn't sit here and express myself and express my situation, especially show you guys my emotions. You know, I have a hard time showing emotions to anyone, let alone the whole wide world, you know, but I just felt like it was my job and my responsibility as a vlogger and as someone who really connects with their followers to show you guys a little piece of me. And I'm hoping that some of you guys can relate, because I know I'm not the only one dealing with situations like this, you know, depression and, you know, anxiety. It's not, like I said in my last video, it's not a joke. It's not something you have to take so lightly, you know. Like I said, people could have everything in the world. That doesn't mean their emotions and feelings shut down just because of that. You know, everyone still has a heart. Everyone still has a mind. Everyone still has problems and dealings of their own. But, you know, the reason why everything happened was, like I said, because I let someone's negativity take over me. Someone's negativity got into my mind and made me double think the person, and made me double think myself, and made me double think the person that I was, and it made me doubt myself, you know? And I take that very, very harshly, because I'm the type of person that, as you can say, I'm a pleaser. I like pleasing people. That's my ultimate goal. If I can't make you happy, then I'm disappointed at the end of the day, you know? And I think a lot of that comes from, especially working at the job that I used to work at, you know, being an assistant store manager, customer service, and also definitely like helping my customers out to the fullest, and making sure, you know, they're leaving fully satisfied and fully content. And I think I just got wrapped up in that mindset that it changed me as a person. And, you know, I was living my life trying to please everyone around me, trying to make people happy, trying to, you know, do things so other people can see me as a certain person or say good things about me, which was okay, because I wanted I wanted the acceptance. I wanted, you know, someone to say, hey, you know, you're fucking awesome. Like, and sometimes, like, I can't always rely on people's opinions. Everyone's entitled to their own opinions, like I said. And like I said, this person just let their opinion out, shared their opinion about me, and it just sort of put me in a very, very dark place. And I blame myself. I don't blame that person, because at the end of the day, it's our emotions and it's our feeling and it's our mind. We allow what controls us. We allow what emotions affects us. We allow what emotions we are going to feel. We allow what situations and what people's words are going to affect us, you know. That's all on us. That's what I think, you know. Like, I can't blame that person. I only blame myself for letting that person get to me and letting that person, you know, make me think I'm someone that I'm not, you know. And which is coming back to the reason why I went MIA on everyone, was because I needed to recollect myself and gather my thoughts and reassure myself of the person that I am. I know I'm a good person at heart. I know I have a good heart, and I know I have good intentions, you know. But sometimes people, out of their own negativity and out of their own pain, or, you know, out of their own spite, just to make themselves feel better, will attack those around them. And you just, in this world, like I said, it's becoming so cruel. Like, you just have to sometimes stand up and say, no, like, you're not gonna make me think that. You're not gonna make me feel a certain way, because you're not in control of me. I'm in control of myself. And that's what I kind of had to realize on my own, because going through this whole experience, it just made me realize, like, I'm tired of pleasing people. I'm tired of giving a leg and receiving a fucking finger back, you know. Like, it's just very, very hard when you do so much for someone and they just throw it all away, and, you know, don't even take the time to appreciate everything that you did or everything that you tried to help. But, you know, like I said, that's them. That's their negativity. That's their mind, you know. And I can't, like I said, everyone's entitled to their feelings and their opinions, and I can't control that, but I can control my own. And taking some time off, and, you know, like I said, I'm still not fully recovered, but taking some time off really made me think, like, I'm a better person, because people like that shouldn't be allowed to make other people feel this way. And or not make them feel this way, but mind control them or spread the negativity. Instead of spreading negativity, we should be spreading positivity, and that's one thing that I always sought or always seek to do with people, which is why I'm sitting here in front of this camera and telling you guys, like, we're here as humans on this earth, and everyone has a right to everything, and everyone has feelings, everyone has emotions, and I feel like sometimes we just forget. We forget people can be hurt and people are sensitive, not everyone can take opinions so lightly, or criticism or whatever may be the issue. But like I said, I'm not here to blame that person. I'm not here to say, oh, it's them, that they made me go through this. Yeah, they did affect me for what they said, but coming to a realization and just praying to God and just kind of taking some time off, and made me realize, like, that person doesn't matter. It's one person out of 7 billion people on this earth, like, why am I letting this one evil person affect me in a way that I shouldn't be affected? Instead of me being depressed or sad or whatever you want to call it, I should be grateful and happy and living my life, because I'm only 21. I'm so young. Like, I shouldn't be having these negative thoughts. And sometimes you get caught up in pleasing people and pleasing the world that you forget to take care of yourself. And I think that's what really, like, gave me a reality check. It's like, Raquel, like, you need to stop pleasing others. You need to take care of yourself. You need to please yourself, because look at where I'm at in Germany, like, in a country where people, like, I'm not saying everyone wants to live here, but it's a beautiful country. Like, why am I wasting it on someone who made me feel a certain way and being stuck here and depressed, when really I should be out there enjoying my life and living it as a human being? Because I deserve to be on this earth, and everyone deserves to be on this earth. No one deserves to leave this earth for someone else, Anyone who's been bullied, I just think about, my situation, and I think about all those kids at school who are bullied and, actually do commit suicide and actually do take their lives. They're taking their lives away because they let someone affect them. And I'm not saying, they let themselves, but someone pushed them to the edge to where it affected them completely, and it made them feel as if they don't deserve to be on this earth. And that, to me, really gave me a reality check. And I just been thinking, like, I'm such a better person than that. I don't need to sit here and think about negative thoughts just because one person in this whole wide world thinks negative about me, But like I said, I'm just here to kind of update you guys, and thank you. And thank you guys for all the love and the messages, Today I finally re-downloaded Instagram, and opening my Instagram, my DMs were blown up with messages of people checking up on me, and because obviously they noticed I wasn't posting. Like I said, I'm a person who's very happy and very outgoing. There isn't a day, there's some days that I don't post, but 24/7 usually I'm like posting almost every day. Like, I'm a dork. I like having fun. I like making people laugh. That's my thing. And like I said, I'm not doing this vlog for attention. I'm not doing this vlog to get followers or whatever you guys may think. If you guys want to think that, you guys can think that, because like I said, right now, honestly, I've realized that I just really don't give a fuck. All I care is about my health, my happiness, and my life, And if I can sit here in front of the camera and have the balls enough to say, you know, or express myself in this way, then there's nothing I can't do, you know? Like, I hope this message reaches out to anyone who has ever felt the way I felt. Or, you know, if you guys have felt the way I felt, let me know, give me some tips. How did you guys get through it? Or how are you guys getting through it? Because like I said, I'm not fully recovered yet. I'm still dealing with myself. I still have my breakdowns. I still have my moment as Christian. You know, it's been a week, and a week isn't enough, but it has changed to some perspective. It has changed to some level. And I'm happy to say that because, like I said, I deserve to be here just like anyone else, and no one can take that away from me. So I'm very thankful for Christian, and I'm very thankful for my friends, and most of all, you guys that follow me and are checking up on me and, you know, reaching out to me. People who, you know, we're not even close. People who I haven't even spoken to in years took the time out of their day just to, you know, check up on me. Or people, or some of my followers who I've never even met or know anything of, took their time to check on me and make sure I was okay. And for that, I'm eternally grateful. Like, your guys' words and your guys' messages and the love that I received from you guys is what made me keep going and what made me stand up here today and say, you know, I'm gonna fight this through no matter what. Like, no one can take away my happiness because I have that privilege, no one else. So, like I said, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for being here. I hope this video kind of lets you guys know a little bit about me. Like I said, hopefully it opens up a different mindset and it helps those who are dealing with what I'm dealing with. But if you guys have any questions, or you guys just need someone to talk to, or you guys are feeling down, like, don't be afraid to hit me up, because like I said, I'm going through it the same as anyone else. And yeah, just thank you guys for being here, and I hope this video makes you guys understand where I'm coming from and kind of understand the person that I am and what I kind of went through. So again, everyone who reached out to me, I'm forever grateful for you guys, and I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys on my next video. Hopefully I'll be a little bit more recovered and back to myself again. So talk to you guys later.